This is God's own country, blessed with the varied bounties of nature. Abundant rain, a warm climate, the mighty Western Ghats to the east, and the sprawling Arabian Sea to the west make Kerala a grand exposition of nature at its best. Kerala is rich in water resources. 44 rivers, sprawling lakes, backwaters and wetlands help sustain diverse plant and animal life. These water bodies contribute to the economy of the state in many ways. Tourism thrives on the strength of these idyllic lakes and backwaters, while the fishing sector provides the means of livelihood for many from the less privileged class. Estimates show that 24% of the national fish diversity is present in the fresh water bodies of Kerala. And 56 of these species are endemic to Kerala. Such a fish diversity is under threat from human interference today. Excessive sand mining along the river coasts and in the estuaries and construction of bunds and check dams have more than impaired the natural movement of fish species. The upsurge in the water tourism industry and discharge of industrial effluents have come to affect the fragile riverine ecosystems, depleting the fish diversity. Scientists believe that retting of coconut husks in rivers and backwaters is yet another cause of the contamination of fish habitat. Unethical fishing practices like using poisons and explosives, bottom trawling and the use of toll nets have contributed to the mass mortality of the fish. One of the fish species that face the brunt and is on the verge of becoming extinct is Horabagrus brachysoma, commonly known as the golden catfish. But being a delicacy, the demand for this tasty morsel has not slackened. To save such species from becoming extinct, scientists of the Regional Agriculture Research Station at Kumaragam in Kerala are involved in fish germplasm conservation under the National Agricultural Technology Project.
This program was carried out under the National Agriculture Technology Project in collaboration with the National Bureau of Fish Genetic Resources. Under this project, in addition to breeding of Horabagrus brachysoma, or popularly known as golden catfish, captive breeding of 4 other fresh species could be accomplished. These include the Western Ghats freshwater fish species called Gonoproctopterus kurumuka or Kuran, Clarius dusumeri, which is popularly known as Nadan Mushi, and then the Labio dusumeri or Pullan or Tuli, and a 4th estuarine fish species popularly known as Karimin, which is Atroplus suratensis.
The golden catfish was plentiful in the rivers of south and central Kerala, especially in Chalakudi, Periyar, Meenachil, Manimala, Achankovil, Pamba and Muvatupura rivers, which open into the Vembanad Lake. But today, pollution, indiscriminate exploitation and a host of other factors have driven the golden catfish species to the brink of extinction. Before it becomes extinct, the germplasm of the species needs to be preserved through captive breeding. Involved in this effort is Dr. Padma Kumar and his team of researchers of the National Agricultural Technology Project. This project is the first instance of breeding native fish in laboratory conditions. As a first step, surveys were conducted in the rivers to prepare an inventory of the fish species. The survey indicated the prevalence of higher size groups during the early monsoon period. The period of maturation extends from May to September. When they reach sexual maturity, they attain a length of about 17 to 18 centimeters. A single female has the capacity to lay over 1 lakh eggs. Being omnivorous, this catfish is well suited for aquaculture. Broodstock of the catfish is collected from the different riverine locations for breeding at the research station. The collected stock is released into ponds complete with protective habitats created artificially. The stock is provided with staple food like groundnut oil cake, rice bran and fish meal at the rate of 5% of the body weight. Once the broodstock attains maturity, sexual differentiation becomes easier. Mature females have distended and swollen abdomens and have bright red genital papillae during the breeding season.